Welcome back to the channel, everyone. The Santa Maria here, and y'all, Sephora, she's being really generous these days. She's being nice. I promise we have had more sales this year than we normally have. I had to reach for my lotion. Foam soap dries my hands out. Just saying. Anywho, back to Sephora. They have been having more sales, and yesterday they decided to drop out of nowhere. Okay, we're gonna do a fragrance sale. 20% off full-size bottles. I was like, ooh. Y'all know fragrance is my second baby. I'm just saying, on this here channel, you know, we talk about candles first, fragrance second, makeup is third. Honey, so of course, when I saw this sale, I said, ooh, I'm intrigued. I'm intrigued. So of course, I naturally thought, let me make a list of recommendations I think would be great to pick up for this fragrance sale. The specifics are 20% off, and it has to be a full-size bottle of perfume. So no travel sizes, people. None of that. It got to be full sizes. Normally in perfume world, a full-size bottle is considered 30 ml or 1 fluid ounce on up. So that is what that means. They also have a code about free same-day shipping. So I have all the information in the description box below. But yeah, they're being really nice, and apparently this is the last week as well that you can order things, and it's still shipping time for Christmas. Wink wink, Christmas is roughly a week and a half away. So yeah, this is really nice and right on time. The sale is in store as well as online, which is great because, as you all know, online has way more offerings than in store does. I know, especially for my area, and y'all know I like some of everything. I have an array of scents. But alas, I have a list of 10 recommendations that I'm going to share. Oh, and spoiler alert, all of these are not just for the ladies. I also have some on here for the fellas too. Gotta take care of the men in our lives, just saying. But before we get into that, TLs, first things first. I am serving fresh face today. You all are getting mascara and lips. That's what you all are getting. This is natural skin. Get into it. Skincare routine is still popping. I think so. Yay. Shout out 456 Skin. That's what I've been using. I have a whole video on it, by the way. Definitely check that out in your spare time. But anywho, lipstick of the day, everyone, is from Fenty. It's the Fenty Gloss Bomb Cream, and this is the original Fenty Glow shade. Love this. It's that perfect peachy pink, your lips but better type of shade. And yeah, it's doing what it needs to do because I'm chilling. Next up, fragrance of the day, everyone. I mean, this is a fragrance video, and this is also one you can pick up at Sephora as well. So doesn't necessarily make the list, but hey, it's in the video. This is none other than from Chanel, and this is Chanel Coco Noir. This bottle is just so freaking sexy. I just love wearing it to the office. Yay, I love this stuff. So all right, everyone, let's get right on into this here list. The first fragrance we want to talk about is one I've had in my collection for 3 years, and I'm glad that more people are starting to understand the love of it. Most people love the original the most. I was on that train when I was younger, but then I saw the light when this dropped, and I've been obsessed ever since. This is from Chanel. We're having a Chanel moment today. This is Coco Mademoiselle, and this is the Intense version. As you can see, I have put a serious dent in this bottle. This is the 3.4 fluid ounce bottle at that. So yeah, I like this stuff. For the sake of information, this is considered a warm floral. Its keynotes are patchouli, tonka bean, and vanilla absolute. So this one, basically, y'all, the first one, the original one, is the one everybody loves, and that's cute. But she's your bubblegum pop princess to me. This is the one that has graduated. She's grown. She's real grown, and she's gonna leave a trail in the room. And she's just way more classy. I mean, she's definitely beefed up. She's stronger. The name Intense is appropriate for this bottle, and I like it. This is some good juice. So again, the original, she cute, but the Intense is better. And y'all know I don't say that all the time, but oh yeah, she good. Highly recommend for this sale. Now the second one I want to recommend, I don't own it, but I recently did some sniffing thanks to one of my fragrance friends, and honey, this one blew me away, and I wasn't even checking for it. This is the Valentino. Yes, some Valentino. This is the Valentino Born in Roma. Yes, so pretty. It's considered a warm florals. Keynotes are black currant, jasmine, grandiflorum, and bourbon vanilla. This thing is so warm and sweet. It's so feminine, and the bottle is just divine. It's just so festive and girly, but glam, and I just think it's amazing. The scent is pleasant. This was a love at first sniff, so it's one of those I might end up getting later on in life because I did not expect it to wow me like that. I had seen the bottle floating around in the community, and I was like, oh, okay, whatever, you know. Valentino, I don't think of perfume, but yeah, Born in Roma one, I think that one's good, and you can get it during this sale. So I think you should definitely check into that, or at least give it a sniff during this time. That's some good juice. Oh, y'all, this next one, I have been claiming up and down I'm gonna buy this scent for 3 years because I've had samples, I've had a travel size of it, you name it. This scent is one that I need to do right and go ahead and get. So I'm gonna talk about it today in this here video for you all. This is none other than from Maison Margiela Replicas line, and this is Jazz Club. Yes, Jazz Club. A lot of people love to talk about By the Fireplace right now, which that is considered the best seller or the one that more people like. I disagree personally. Jazz Club is better. Jazz Club is the better scent. It's technically considered, well, at one point it was considered a male fragrance, but now they've officially dropped it and made it just unisex because a lot of us ladies found ourselves loving Jazz Club. She's very nice. Jazz Club is considered a warm and spicy type of scent. Woody spices. Key notes are pink pepper, rum absolute, tobacco leaf absolute. This is one of the few fragrances that has tobacco in it that I like. I'm not really big on tobacco because personally for me, tobacco can lean really smoky and very masculine very fast. But in this one, it's like the sweetness of the rum in it. This is a very boozy scent, and quite frankly, it's sexy. This is right on time for holiday party season, and this makes a great gift. It's one of those scents that's a crowd pleaser low-key, because I know when we went in the store last time, Head Elf and he liked it too. So it's definitely one of those bottles that we would actually end up sharing. It's one of those kind of scents. It's that good. So I think Jazz Club should definitely be on your list to check out during this fragrance sale. Love it. The next one we're going to talk about, y'all have seen me talk about this one before on a previous list, but this one has continued to grow on me, and I think it still deserves the hype. It deserves to be on the list, and I think you should check it out. This is from YSL, Yves Saint Laurent, and this is their Libra Intense perfume. This stuff is good. Now, the original Libra has a whole lot more lavender in it. This one, it has more orange in it, if I'm not mistaken, orange blossom. But let me read the notes. Let's get into it. It's considered a warm florals, and the key notes are lavender essence, orange blossom, and orchard accord. Okay, so this has lavender as well, but the lavender in this isn't as pronounced because I know a lot of people, I've seen this, and I kind of feel the same way. The original Lib can lean kind of extremely sterile clean. It's because of the amped up lavender in it, which, and by the way, lavender can lean masculine if you're not careful. So yeah, whereas in this one has the orange in it, and also has a little bit more warmth to it, the Intense. I found myself gravitating towards that one more each time I smell it. Last time I was at Sephora, last time I went to Ulta, I'm like, okay. Each time I smell this scent, I'm digging it. So I think it's a scent that's a good scent, it's a hype scent, and hey, who doesn't want to save some money on it? So I think YSL Libra Intense should be checked out on your list for right now. Oh wow, this next one, you all. Ooh, this was one that, shout out to sales girls that understand the assignment. I mean, just thank you. This scent, Dolce Gabbana, the only one. That's what we're talking about, by the way. Kind of need to specify that. Dolce Gabbana, the only one, is so good. It is a gourmand lover's dream. This thing smells like straight caramel to me, and it's amped up. So let me get into the official notes though. It's considered a warm and sweet gourmand. The key notes are citrus, violet, and coffee. Yes, that coffee note in here is really, really nice, and violet is just sexy. Whenever I think of a violet note, I think of that's what makes me like Tom Ford Black Orchid so much, because it's the violet in there. So yeah, violet is a moment. And coffee, a lot of people think coffee, it can be like, what? I'm gonna drink that. No, coffee mixed in the fragrance is a gourmand lover's dream, and this stuff is so warm. I smelled it on first sniff, wasn't even checking for it. I'm thinking like the girl just throwing something in my nose, like, girl, smell this, is really good. Like, it's really good. I'm like, okay, whatever. Smelled it, and I said, girl, you're right. She said, yeah, like, no, I wasn't just shoving anything in your nose. Like, it's really good, and I think people sleep on it. A lot of people talk about the only one Intense more, but I think the original needs some love. This one is good, and it's available at Sephora, in-store, and online. So I think you should get your nose on it and check it out during this sale. Makes it really affordable. All right. The next scent we're going to talk about is one that I have been obsessed with since I got it back in the summertime. And it's one of those things that I was so delighted to find out that Sephora carries, and that is the line of Killian fragrances. And I have to put it on here, you all. This is the Killian Good Girl Gone Bad. This scent is so freaking good. Yes. Now, technically, some people might consider this one a freshie or more of a spring summer scent. I don't care. I wear it whenever I feel like it. This scent is good. And yeah, now that I think about it, she's actually the most pricey scent on the list. So yeah, she over 200. But that's why we like a sale, you know. So this is a time if you're going to do anything like super high end, your Killians, your Tom Ford, private blend line, all of that kind of stuff. This is the time to do it because it's 20% off. But let me read the notes on this bad boy. Good Girl Gone Bad is considered a fruity floral. I totally agree. Keynotes are orange blossom, osmanthus, and tuberose. Let me tell y'all something. A lot of people might think tuberose is an old lady flower. Baby, tuberose makes fragrances smell like class and money. So yes, this is a clean scent, but that tuberose amps it up and gives it a little more brunch. It's giving me Polo Classic. That's what this is giving. This is nice. Yes, I'm sorry. I love that scent so much. And I think it is fabulous. Oh wait, I read the notes already. But anyway, this stuff is good. Okay, moment. Moment. The next one is one that I've owned multiple bottles of, so I gotta sing his praises. This is just good juice. And then I look at it, my bottle is half empty already. This is none other than Tom Ford's Velvet Orchid. Yes, Velvet Orchid, purple bottle. For those that are just like, wait, I get confused, Black Orchid versus Velvet Orchid. The purple bottle one. This is from the Tom Ford Signature Collection, by the way. Velvet Orchid has been based since 2015. So this is a tried and true scent. I think it's fabulous. It's so feminine and sexy. It's considered a warm floral, and its keynotes are honey, velvet orchid, accord, and vanilla. You all, let me tell you something. This used to be my going out scent when in my 20s. In the summertime, I used to go out in this. But you can wear this any time of year because it's going to leave a trail and it's strong. Honestly, it probably was too strong to be wearing in the heat of summer. And I live in the South, but I ain't care. This used to be a head turner when I used to party, y'all. Let me tell you. This right here turned heads, honey. This will get you a call back. And let me tell you, this will get you your number asked for. All of the above. Velvet Orchid, we got some memories. Dare I say, this is a forever fragrance in the collection. So highly recommend checking this out during the sale. All right, y'all. These last three are for the men in our lives. Or if you're a lady that doesn't care and just want to rock whatever you want to rock, that's fine too. Because to be fair, yes, fragrances are labeled masculine, feminine, for women, for men. But as you know, as you get deeper into your fragrance journey, especially once you go into niche world and a higher end world, everything's genderless. You wear whatever you want to wear. So I have to say that. And so the next scent I want to highlight is for the fellas. And recently was smelling this one when we went to Sephora together, and we both agreed this is on the to purchase later list. This is none other than from the house of Chanel, and it's Chanel Bleu de Chanel Eau de Parfum. Yeah, this stuff was good. It's a good gentleman scent. Like, it's one of those easy blind reaches for men. I think it's fabulous. It's considered a earthy and woody scent, and it has keynotes of citrus, accord, labdanum, sandalwood, and cedar, which I like labdanum on men. And sandalwood always makes anything creamier smelling, so that's what makes that scent more wearable, more like of an easy wear for men. I think, and quite frankly, it's sexy on a man. It's very sexy. So sometimes, yes, you want to buy perfume or fragrance, cologne for them to like, but sometimes you want to wear it because you just want to smell it on your man. You know, there's that too. So Chanel Bleu is one of those types of scents, and I like how it smells. The next scent I want to recommend, this one is new. This one came out recently in the fall of this year, actually, like summer in the fall. This is from the house of Dior, and this is Dior Sauvage, but their Elixir. Or Dior Elixir for sure, as people like to say. Y'all, this stuff is strong, it's potent, and this stuff sells. I highly recommend getting your hands on it. It's a perfect cold weather scent for men, and it's the new. Most men had the original Sauvage, which you smell it everywhere. Whatever. I've gone nose blind to it at this point. But the Elixir, The elixir hits different. It hits so different. Head Elf recently got a bottle of it. I was like, oh, you smell very good. And he wore it to the office and everything. He was getting compliments and stuff. I said, look at you turning heads everywhere you go. But it's worthy of that. It's worthy. There's some good juice and it's worth the hype. Dior did something when they made that. So I highly recommend getting the Sauvage Elixir for you guy. Good stuff. And then the last scent I want to mention is from Prada. You all, I've been obsessed with the Prada Luna Rosa collection. The original one that came out was amazing, but all the other flankers they've come out with, they've all been good to me. But I specifically want to highlight their Prada Carbon one. It's Prada Luna Rosa Carbon, that's the full name. And it's considered a earthy and woody, warm woods. So key notes are Italian, bergamot, lavender, and ambroxan. I love ambroxan too in a scent. Ambroxan, ambroxan just arrests your nose. I think it's amazing. And going back to what I was talking about earlier, with lavender, it can be very masculine. So I'm loving lavender being in this scent. So this is going to give it a nice clean effect. And then bergamot and lavender on a man is just so clean. This just gives me fresh. It gives me, yes, it has a woody classification, but it's still a fresh woody, and it's quite frankly sexy. I'm just here for the men's scents bringing the sex appeals. I'm just saying, I'm loving it. I'm here for any of the Luna Roses, but that Carbon though, that Carbon is it. I like it. So all right, everyone, that wraps up my recommendations for this fragrance set that's going on with Sephora. It's still ongoing. I've heard people say it ends on Christmas Eve. I haven't officially seen that. So until they put a date on it, it's just going to keep running. So this sale is going on. Definitely take advantage of the 20% off your full bottles and on the same day shipping code as well. So this is the time. And it's for everyone. It's not just for Rude or VIBs. This is for everybody. This is for everybody that shops at Sephora. Just use the codes. Okay. All right, you all. I'll catch you in the next video. Happy Elfmas and bye.